On May 17, 2023, Kashiwa Reysol announced the resignation of manager Nelsinho. His successor will be head coach Ihara. He is a great captain who has led Kashiwa Reysol for 11 years. In this video, about the period when Nelsinho led Kashiwa Reysol, and I want to summarize what he brought to the team during that period. Nelsinho, a former Brazilian soccer player, Nelson Baptista Jr. started his managerial career in 1985. He left many achievements in prestigious clubs such as Sao Paulo, Flamengo and Corinthians, mainly in Brazil. He came to Japan as a coach for Verdy Kawasaki in 1994 and became the manager the following year. The talk progressed until the next Japan national team coach was appointed, but he left the club after criticizing the JFA. After that, he managed a team in South America for a while, and in July 2009, he became the manager of Kashiwa Reysol. He was entrusted with the rebuilding of the team involved in the struggle for survival, but the team was demoted to J2. Nelsinho will continue to manage Kashiwa Reysol in 2010. He puts pressure on his players and strives to keep them motivated and competitive. The team has made great strides under his leadership. He won the championship in J2 and contributed to J1 return in 1 year. And in the 2011 season, defense were engaging and overwhelmed the opponent. We had great achievement called J1 League Championship in our hand. Reysol of this year was the first in history to win J1 immediately after being promoted to J2. After that, the team will build a golden age. In his first appearance in the Club World Cup, he finished fourth, won the Emperor's Cup in 2012. In 2013, he won the Nabisco Cup. He also participated in the Asian Champions League, and his best result was the best four. The slogan "From Kashiwa to the World" was born during this period. In the final round of the 2014 season, he slipped into fourth place with a dramatic goal and won the right to participate in the ACL. He retired this year. After that, Reysol led youth groups such as Tatsuma Yoshida, Takahiro Shimodera, and although he entrusted the manager to Mendes and others, he stalled without being able to win the title. In the 2018 season, J2 relegation was decided for the third time in 17th place, and for the 2019 season, Reysol once again invited this great coach in order to win J2. The staff at that time gathered again and aimed to return in 1 year. At the beginning of the opening, it was difficult to increase the number of points, but gradually the model was settled and it succeeded in pushing through the winning streak road. And with 1 game left, they decided to win J2 and return to J1. The 2020 season has been a difficult season due to the coronavirus. Even so, he advanced to the final of the Louvain Cup, but was postponed due to an infection in the team, including Nelsinho. At the beginning of 2021, he challenged the Louvain Cup final with FC Tokyo, but unfortunately lost. In the 2021 season, 4 teams will be relegated. It was a tough season that forced us to fight for relegation. Scoring power decreased sharply by releasing Asa Lunga. The substitute foreign nationality player was also not able to fit easily. He managed to finish in 15th place and remained, but boos flew from dissatisfied supporters. The 2022 season will be a big leap from the initial predictions, fixing the system to 3 backstacks 3 winning points. In the summer against Kyoto Sanga FC, a dramatic victory in the second half of injury time jumped to 2nd place. However, the remaining 10 games were studied and never won, ending the season in 7th place. In the 2023 season, we made large-scale reinforcements and challenged with a new style. However, it didn't work well from the opening, and abandoned the 4-3-3 that was trained at the camp. It was a difficult start to finally get the first victory in Section 7. After that, although the contents improved, the games continued to be unwinnable. And the Yokohama FC game on May 13th, that was the last game. Nelsinho has given Kashiwa Reysol a new perspective. It is the first J1 title in history and participation in the World Tournament, a club that was halfway until then. Thanks to him for pushing me to the next level. Otani, Kurosawa, Sumiya, Fujita, and others who have experienced them will nurture the next generation. Kashiwa Reysol does not have overwhelming brand power, but as a training club it is excellent and has produced many players. A representative example is Hiroki Sakai, who recently became the Asian champion. 11 years when Nelsinho was enrolled was exactly like a roller coaster period. He definitely raised the bar for Reysol. That's why no one is satisfied with this ranking. I would like to thank Nelsinho for his achievements so far and hope that the club will rebuild as soon as possible.